Dear student, I will start this session with a question asked by my own students. So, question is that which forces are action and reaction force pair? So, you can also read this question. The option A, weight of the book and the reaction force acting on the same book. The upward force acting on a plane and weight acting on the same plane. Driving force acting on the car and air resistance acting on the same car. And the last one is force pulling a rope and the tension in the same rope. So you'll say, oh, this is from Newton's third law. I know it. It should be whichever option. Okay. So you can tick your answer, and I'll tell you this answer at the last of the session. So you'll say, I know the Newton third law. That what is the third law suggest? That forces come in the pairs. If you push the wall, wall will push you. So is it option A? Okay. Wait. Let's see. So coming back to the Newton's first law, yes, you are right that when you push the wall also push you, right? If you're pushing wall this side, wall also push you in opposite direction. So this is the Newton's third law suggests that every action there will be a reaction and forces always happen in pairs. So you can make a note of it that yes, this is true. Now let's see the example of some of the example what we see in our daily life. What is happening here? Why we can walk easily on the ground? Because when we push the ground also push you, right? So this is again example of action and the reaction part. So here, as you can see here, if this is a toy in the dog, right, with the dog, and when this man is pulling, the same pull, the even the dog is feeling, right? So this is F toy on the boy, means the toy applying on the boy, and this is F boy on the toy, means on the toy the boy is also applying the force. So this kind of force happen in action reaction pair. So what do you think about this part? A book or a box lying on the table. Okay, so here the weight is acting downward and normal reaction is acting perpendicular upward. So do you think it's action reaction pair? If you think yes, the answer is no. Why? They are not action reaction pair. Even though you think that they are equal, they are not action and reaction pair. Very important to understand this. So let's understand what is the meaning of weight. When you say weight, what does it mean? The weight is basically a force driven by the earth gravity. It means we are attracted towards the center of the earth. So basically the weight is a kind of force which is acting because of the earth. So let's understand by this textual thing, you can also take a note that the weight of the person is a gravitational force exerted on him by earth. Whenever we say weight, okay, what is tell you? A gravitational force exerted on him by earth. So it is a force acting because of the earth. Now, boy will also apply opposite and equal force on the earth. You understood? So suppose if this is the weight which is pushing towards it. Now the boy will also apply same gravitational force on the earth, and this force is called action reaction pair. So is it clear? So weight is what? The force by earth. Okay, now the person will also apply a force exactly equal to the weight, but it will be on the earth. So person will also apply same on the earth. So you'll say, oh yes, so why the earth don't feel the force? Obviously, the earth weight is so heavier than us. So we are never going to feel this force. Let me tell you why. Do you know our Earth rotate every 24 hour and we see day and night? But did you ever see that it is rotating? Do you ever feel that, oh, I'm tilting or not? No, right? Because it is happening in so slow motion that we never feel it. Similar thing is here. The force is so small that it is just negligible. Like if you take a 1 tablespoon of salt or the water from the salty water, there's nothing going to happen in the salty water, isn't it? Now this is the one pair. Okay, now coming back to the normal reaction. What happened? The earth also exert a force supporting the person. So whenever we stand, earth exert a force. Okay, and that is called normal reaction. And in return, person also exert a force. Okay, but opposite force on the earth. This is again action reaction pair. So this is the second pair. So normal reaction is what? Whenever something is in contact, that is pushed on the surface and surface also pushed. That is one pair. So I hope this point is very clear and you should take a note. It is important to note that the weight and supporting force are equal and opposite. They are not action reaction pair because they act on the same body. So whenever we learn about Newton's force, always remember you should think it should act in the different body, not on the same body. Let's take this same in a bit detailed explanation. So this is a kind of diagram. So again explaining you the same thing that normal reaction N and Mg they are not in the reaction pair. Okay, so this is a person applying the force, which is the basically not applying the force, basically the weight, which is the a force pulled by the earth. So what is mg? Whenever you write mg weight, it is the force the man due to earth. Now, what is in against it? So there's Fe, the force on earth due to the man. So this kind of thing, Mg is equal to Fe. This is a reaction and action pair. Now coming back to second point, what I explain you, when the person touch the ground, there's a normal reaction. The normal force is a force on the man due to the ground, and Fg is the force on the ground due to the man. So this is the second example of the reaction pair. So I hope this is the clear. And if you look this diagram, there's red and blue. So red is telling you action reaction pair. So the blue vectors, the action reaction pair always act on different body. As you can see here, one is happening on the man, one is happening on the ground. So they will always happen in different bodies. Now let's come back to the question how I started. Now you guess what should be the action? What should be the answer? If you look the first option, the wet on the book, just now we finished that. No, it is not possible because wet is it is pulling force by the earth and reaction force is different. So it is not going to happen. Just I explain you that look, this is the wet. Normal reaction will happen, which is the ground, but they are not action reaction pair because wet is pulling the earth by the earth. So also this block is pulling the earth, which is not here. If you look the option number B, upward force lifting acting on a plane and weight acting on the same plane. So this is also not possible because they're acting on the same plane. Okay. If you look option C, driving force acting on a car and air resistance acting on the same car. Again, this is not possible. Now, if you look option D, a force pulling a rope. Suppose there's a rope and you are pulling this rope, a person is pulling this rope. And this is the force you are pulling the rope. Okay, the force you are pulling. And in the return, what happened? The rope also pulls you, and this is called tension. Okay, so option D is the correct answer, which is giving you the exact answer of action reaction pair. That look, man is pulling the force, so this is one force acting towards the man, and in return, the rope also pulls. That is called tension. So I hope you understood this question, which is option number D. If you have any doubt, particular question, you can send me on the comment. I'll make a short video for you in the simplest way. Thank you.